Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated for a moment of silence.
Hey Bucks, and welcome back to this week's Buccaneer News.
Reminder, the Bucks Online Book Fair ends this Sunday, February 28th. You can find the link for it on the Hudson Bend website, or you should have gotten a Schoology message from Miss Hooker with all the information.
Your book is holding a photo contest. Please ask your Good Time teacher for the submission form. Please submit any photos you have from winter break or snow days. The submission form is due by tonight at midnight. The winner will be announced Tuesday, March 2nd.
Also, the next NJHS meeting will be Wednesday, March 3rd during Go Time.
Pronounced catawampus, the definition of which is not lined up or not arranged correctly.
And that's it for the word of the week, loves. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Q&A.
What did the drummer name his twin daughters?
I don't know.
Anna 1, Anna 2.
Anna 1, Anna 2. Anna 1, Anna 2. What's Forrest Gump's password?
I don't know. What?
One Forrest 1. One Forrest 1.
1 Forest 1. Why was the graveyard so crowded?
I don't know why.
Because people were dying to get in.
People were dying to get in. Dying to get in there.
In honor of Black History Month, we wanted to look at important contributions from people of color in the world of sports. In 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first African American to play in the MLB. He started at first baseman for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He won the Rookie of the Year award and later the MVP. Outside of baseball, he was an avid civil rights activist. Jesse Owens was an American track and field athlete who specialized in sprints and the long jump. In the 1936 Summer Olympics, he won 4 gold medals. He is ranked at number 6 on ESPN's Best Athletes of the 20th Century. Bill Russell was an NBA center and civil rights activist who won 11 championships with the Boston Celtics. He was also the first African-American coach in NBA history. He is in the Hall of Fame and has won more championships than any other individual player.
As you can see, Austin, Texas got a lot of snow this past week.
Nah, we're just kidding. This week we traveled all the way to the colorful Colorado, but more specifically we traveled to Purgatory Ski Resort located in Durango.
Purgatory is well known for its amazing slopes for skiing and snowboarding. They also have other activities. For instance, they offer snowcat scenic tours, snowshoe tours, sleigh rides, snowmobile adventures, Purgatory Nordic Center, and snowcat skiing.
They also have summer activities like the Inferno Mountain Coaster, which is open during certain parts of the year.
Due to COVID-19, you are required to wear masks on the mountain.
Some students here at Hudson Bend had the opportunity to visit Purgatory. Let's hear some of their favorite slopes and what they thought about the resort.
My favorite run was Demon.
because you can just go super fast down it.
I like taking the needles lift down to the blue run called Demon.
My favorite run was Banks. It's a blue run. You should go to Purgatory because there's a lot of nice people and it's really snowy.
I like taking Legends all the way down to Lift 8.
My favorite runs were probably Marks Park and Lower Hades. I also really enjoy hanging out at the terrain park because jumps are fun. I did get a concussion pretty early on though, so I couldn't for a while. But they have like rails, jumps, boxes, a bunch of stuff that you can just play around on and try not to die. I stayed in the actual lodge, and that's like connected to a bunch of restaurants, which are all really good. There's Pergy's and Paradise Pizza, and Pergy's has more like drinks and fast food, and Paradise Pizza obviously has like Italian food, but it's all really good, and it's like ski in, ski out, so you can get on the mountain easy.
Overall, this was an amazing ski resort, and we definitely recommend going there.
Here's some cool clips of some HB students on the mountain.
Hey Bucks, welcome back to Hot Topics. This week we're going to be interviewing students about their different style and aesthetic.
This way, I'm in 8th grade, and my aesthetic is probably a mix of an alt girl and a soft boy.
My name is Valerie, and I'm in 8th grade. So my style is like I get it from grunge, or like all I get, and it's like I get inspired from rock bands and a lot of 80s and 90s styles.
Hi, I'm Cedric Norton, and my style is bicycle.
Nolan Martin, and I'm in the 6th grade. I like colorful clothes because black just seems so bland to me.
Hi, I'm Ace Hart. I'm in 6th grade, and I feel like my style was kind of just like casual, where I wear a lot of jeans and sweatpants and sweatshirts. I really like to wear t-shirts. I like to wear shoes. Yeah, I like to wear like the classic shoes, basketball shoes, Converse, Vans. Nothing too fancy, just kind of casual and classic.
Hey Bucks, and welcome back to this week's broadcast. This week we're interviewing people about what happened over their break.
So me and my friend Josue here went sledding over the break. In our swimsuits, right? And we were having a good time sledding. You guys don't really know this, but we have a pet flamingo, and it was sledding with us, right? And all of a sudden we hit a rock, and boom!
He's gone.
He's gone.
Missing. We don't know.
We would like to if anyone has saw him, please come forward. He's part of the family.
There's a reward.
We dearly miss him. There is a huge reward. We miss Lil Bobby. He's pink, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yep.
That's what color flamingos are.
My experience during the snowpocalypse was one for the history books. 60 hours, and so I didn't have heat, and then I didn't have water, so I packed up a suitcase and I went and stayed with Coach Politis for about 5 days. I was the best roommate ever, though.
The worst roommate ever.
I made breakfast, I made my bed.
She never made her bed, she never made breakfast, didn't take care of my dog.
I played games with her, I took care of her dog. She definitely texted me and told me to come back when I left.
I don't even know. She was just there for 5 days, pretty much just doing nothing. I couldn't wait for her to leave. Just kidding, I love you, Coach Keeler.
Woke up Monday morning, pipes had exploded, so no water. So what I had to do was, in order to go get, water for, the flush stuff, I had to go sneak into my neighbor's backyard and steal water out of his pool, right? So here's what I did, which is really smart. Took a dog leash, and I tied the dog leash around the handle of the bucket, right? And by the way, my girlfriend was like, that's not gonna work, but guess what, it did. So then I had the dog leash with the bucket, and I'd throw it in this freezing cold water, and I'd pull out. What we first tried to do was she was in there trying to melt snow, which, by the way, if you've ever tried to melt snow, you get very little.
2 hours later.
Stole it from homeboy's pool around the back, right? So we were able to have some of that pool water, some of that good pool water. And this is like rich people pool water too. This is like Cherrywood, Austin. So it's like good pool water, right? Then what we did was we watched Netflix, all of Twin Peaks, which, by the way, you don't really need to watch Twin Peaks. Dune, amazing. Kyle MacLachlan is in Dune. Twin Peaks is weird, y'all. Seen Twin Peaks? And what were you guys asking me about?
Me and my family went to Beaver Creek, Colorado over the break, and we ended up getting stuck there because of all the ice in Austin.
Hello, welcome to Cooking. I hope that everyone has had a safe and fun snow weekend. This week we are making cake balls. These are cake pops without the sticks, because Audrey forgot to buy the skewers at Randall's. Anyway, let's make these cake balls.
I'm just gonna put it back in there for 5 minutes, because it was very much not baked. Very not baked.
After baking your cake, let it cool in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. After your cake is cooled, mash it up into crumbs. Then add your frosting, about 2½ spoonfuls. Mix in the frosting with your hands until you create a little cake ball. Use all of your dough to create about 1½ inch balls. Dipping these bad boys in the chocolate was the hardest part. I tried many methods until my dad came up with a brilliant idea. So we decided to dip all of these bad boys in magic shell instead of melting chocolate and dipping them in manually. This worked really well.
Oh my god. Bruh. It's so good. I can't feel my face.
How would you rate this? 5 out of 10? 12?
5 books.
Book fair ends this Sunday. Be sure to head over to the HBMS website to get a link to our online book fair.